you're needing to set up your chart of accounts in QuickBooks Online, but you're not sure where to start, let's walk through it step by step. First of all, the good news is that QuickBooks actually gives you a head start. When you first created your QuickBooks account, it automatically built you a chart of accounts based on the industry and details that you entered. That's a great start, but let's be honest, it probably won't have everything that you actually need for your specific business. So part of setting this up is reviewing what's already there and filling in the gaps. So to see what you've already got, let's click on the gear icon in the top right corner and then select Chart of Accounts. Now here's the full list. You'll see accounts broken down into assets, liabilities, equity, income, and expense accounts. Now to add a new account, we're going to click up here on the New Account button. We have several fields here to fill in. The first one is our account name. Now this is what will show on your actual report, so make sure to keep it clear and simple. So for this example, let's say you're setting up an account here for our loan that we got from First National Bank. So for this example, let's just call it Bank Loan First National here in the account name field. Next, we'll need to select the correct account type. This is the big bucket. For example, is this a bank, a fixed asset, a credit card, income, or is it an expense? In this example, our bank loan would fall under the bucket of long-term liabilities. And now let's narrow it down further here in the detail type field to the type of liability that it is. In our example, this would just fall under other long-term liabilities. Now in the description field, you can enter further details or a description if you'd like, but it's totally optional. And then further down the screen, we'll see the new accounts preview. This is a preview of where this account will show up on our report. So for this example, since liabilities show up on the balance sheet, this preview is of the liability section of our balance sheet. We don't have many liabilities set up here in this account, so it's only showing the 2 here. But if there were others, this would show you where this particular loan account will show up on the balance sheet among the other long-term liabilities. Now to save this new account, we'll just go down to the bottom right and click on the Save button. And now our new loan account is set up and showing right here. Now let's talk about sub-accounts. As we're scrolling through our chart of accounts here, you'll notice that some of them are tabbed over. These accounts that are tabbed over are actually sub-accounts under the main parent account. So for example, our legal and professional fees account has 2 sub-accounts set up under that parent account. One sub-account is for our accounting fees and the other is for our bookkeeping fees. Now what if we had to pay lawyer fees and we wanted to set that up as another sub-account under legal and professional fees? Well, that's a great question. Let's go back up here to the top and we'll click New Account. Now let's call our account Legal Fees here in the account name field. Let's choose the account type as an expense and our detail type as legal and professional fees. Now, as we can see in our preview down below, this is currently being set up as a main account on the profit and loss. And since we don't want it to be a main account, but rather a sub account, let's go up here and check this box beside make this a sub account. And now a new field is going to show up here, and this is where we're going to select the correct parent account that we want this new sub account to be under. So let's choose our parent account, legal and professional fees. And now if we go down here to the preview section again, we'll see that our new account, which is highlighted here in blue, is now currently a sub-account under legal and professional fees, just like we wanted it to be. So now we can click Save in the bottom right. Now here's something to keep in mind, especially with sub-accounts. You can make your chart of accounts as detailed or as high level as you want it to be. But keep in mind, the more detail you add, then the longer and the more complicated your report will be. Now, if for your business you want to use account numbers, QuickBooks does let you turn those on and use them. Some businesses love it because it adds structure and makes sorting easier, but it's totally optional. I'll save the full walkthrough of how to set those up for another video, so if you're interested in that, make sure to subscribe so you can see that video when we upload it. Now, don't worry about stressing out about trying to add every single account that you might think you would ever need in the future right now. Just start with the basics, and you can always go back and add more later as your business grows. Now, if you'd rather not deal with the details of setting up your chart of accounts and making sure everything's correct, and you just want accurate reports delivered to you each month, that's exactly what I help business owners with. I'll drop a link in the description of this video if you'd like to connect. Or if you're more of a DIY person, I've got a free end of month checklist you can grab that walks you through the exact steps to keep your books on track. You can find that link in the description down below.